What's up, everyone? I'm Scottie Beam, and I am here with a vocal joy and a friend of mine. It's Daniel from the R&B duo Division. Daniel, hi, Daniel.
What's going on?
Can't wait to ask you these questions.
Let's get it.
How did the collaboration between you and 1985 come about?
We met through friends, just coming up in the Toronto music scene at the time. I was like rapping at the time, and he knew me as a rapper, but then one time heard me singing. He was like, "What the hell are you doing? You need to do this." So, yeah, but it's been a while, man. That's my goal.
What made you prioritize rapping in front of actually singing? Because I know you knew that you can sing.
When you're with the crew, it's like singing around your boys. It's not like I'm one of those guys. I was always deep with the dogs outside. Like that was me. So I was definitely not trying to be like singing around the homies.
Yeah. How would you describe your musical style?
The new classic R&B. What we know they were putting into the music back then is what we're trying to put into the music now. It's just we're trying to take the ball and kind of run with it to the next step.
How did you come up with the name Division?
We were almost gonna try and start our own like label, conglomerate, group, crew thing. And the idea behind that was, Division, being a group that was separate from the rest, separate from the pack. That was the idea. And then as the music came together with just me and him, we decided to just take the name for ourselves.
What's the most important ingredient in your creative process?
The most important ingredient is honesty. I think that the best things that we've done has come from just saying something as reckless or as raw or as unfiltered as the truth is.
What's the craziest reaction you've ever received from a fan?
Somebody came up and asked us to sign her arm. And I was like, oh, that's cool, we can sign her arm, whatever. And then she went out the store into a tattoo shop, came back, and it was tatted on her. Like our signatures are on this girl. And that was that was a crazy moment. Shout out to her, by the way. I'm sure she'll catch the interview.
What are your top 3 R&B albums ever?
Crazy, this is like a name drop moment, but me and Jermaine Dupri were having this discussion recently.
A way to have
Sorry for the name drop.
No, it's not the name drop, isn't it? But a good person to discuss R&B with.
Because we were talking about R&B classics, and I'd say Miseducation. I guess I have to say Confessions. I would say that it's between 1 in a Million and the Boyz II Men 2 album.
Y'all gonna have to start respecting Mama's Gun by Erykah Badu.
Wow, but that's a neo-soul album. See, we got very specific.
No, that's R&B still, though. Y'all can't just cut them out.
Guys can't do that. We have to get very specific. It's a neo-soul. That was definitely a queen. She's the queen of like neo-soul.
Mama's Gun is R&B.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Daniel. Okay, Confessions is number 2. You can't. You have to put it in there. But I would put Miseducation because it is a classic.
So we agree on 2 of our 3?
Yeah, we agree 2 out of 3. But y'all gonna give respect to the queen. All right.
Queen of Neo Soul, no doubt.
No, the queen of she's an R&B as well. Who was your celebrity crush growing up?
No disrespect to her because she's married now. Alicia
Keys.
I too was classically trained in the piano. So when I saw that in this girl, she had the New York City vibe and also I was like, oh, that's dope. Okay.
She was a fave for everybody, and the fact that she could play. I know she wrote her own music and she played her own music.
For sure.
She's about that life. What is your biggest deal breaker when it comes to love, Daniel?
If it's real love, then not very many things should be able to break that. You should be willing to work through things. A lot of people have forgotten how to like work through things. Nowadays, it's the whole culture of like, oh, you do something I don't like I'm out of here.
But people should have boundaries in love as well.
For sure. Boundaries in your relationship, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, betrayal, I guess.
Have you ever used a dating app?
No, I have never in my life, but I've definitely seen a lot of people that I know use them and have a lot of success.
What is your zodiac sign, and do you believe in astrology?
I believe that there's definitely a lot of truth to, some of the descriptions and characteristics of certain signs, but I don't think that your sign always has to define you. And I'm a Scorpio.
That's true. Hard-headed.
Scorpios are protective. We're loyal.
Hard-headed. Stubborn.
We're pleasers.
Yes.
We, it's a lot to us. But anyways, we're deep.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I've asked this question to myself before. And I struggle with being able to fly and being able to pass through time. I feel like I would want to pass through time and relive certain things, redo certain things, but I'm scared of the butterfly effect.
Oh, okay. What is something that isn't taught in school but should be?
Financial literacy.
Amen.
And I think a truer Black history in the sense of pre-slavery. Like they make it seem like slavery was the start point of Black people. And I know we're still trying to uncover a lot of our actual history, and are still, every day we're learning more and more about where we come from and who we are. But I definitely feel like instilling in us early on the higher calling and the higher beings that we were, besides starting us at, you were slaves and then here you are now, would do a lot for a community.
That's amazing. That's a great answer. And I agree 100%. Let's say we're making the soundtrack to your life. Mm-hmm. What are 3 songs that should be on the soundtrack?
Can I Live, Jay-Z, This Woman's Work, Kate Bush or Maxwell's version, either or. Never Would Have Made It, Marvin Sapp.
Which is a deal breaker? Bad teeth or bad feet?
Bad feet, because bad teeth can be fixed.
What's your favorite place in the world and why?
Toronto. Honestly, the more I've traveled and the more I've been up and down the place, it's like the more I appreciate home.
What is the sexiest trait in a partner?
Non-physically, I think it's like intellect. Having someone that you can have an actual conversation with that can challenge your mind and stuff. But physically, skin. I'm a sucker for skin.
If you can tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
It's gonna work out.
What do you think is next for the future of music?
Well, Division is about to shake up the scene.
Speak on it.
And I don't even normally talk like this. It's a little out of character, but we're coming to change the climate right now.
If you could have appeared on any BET series, which would you have wanted to be on?
I definitely always wanted to end up on 106 in Park.
What is your most memorable BET Awards moment?
The one that's coming to mind right now is when 50 was trying to holler at Vivica. When he's like, oh, thanks to Vivica for wearing that dress. But either way, even if she didn't like him, it was just him complimenting a fly Black woman. So, win.
That was a good plan. That was pretty smart. I had a great time, Daniel, talking to you. This was amazing. The 21 questions are done. Tune in next time. You don't know who's coming.